what you know about me.
What does the mountaintop look like for you, V? Like, so you've been uber successful in your career. Like you're saying 15 years from now, what does the mountaintop, what are some things that you're looking to accomplish or that you got your eyes set on? To be like, I can hand the business over to family or whoever. You know what
Sure.
I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes. So I've been thinking a lot about legacy planning, and that's an
Yeah.
important part. My kids are
Right.
8 and 9, right? They're too young. My girl, she's a little hustler herself, right? She's definitely going to be an ad executive, and like we joke, her name's Rome. We say Rome for president because she gets everybody in line, and she's highly creative. But
Love it.
my son, not so much. He's going to be the athlete of the family, right? His football career will go
Nice.
far. But yeah,
Yeah.
you talk about mountaintops, and I have a dear friend who challenges me all the time. He says, "When is enough enough?" And he's not being condescending or patronizing. He just
Yeah.
says, like,
Yeah.
when do you stop?
Yeah.
I think for people like us, is there ever an end to
That's
creation?
It is for
There
me.
isn't none.
It,
No,
it
there
is
isn't
for
for
me.
me.
For me, it
Okay.
is though, and I'm glad you answered that because we ask this question all the time. For me, there is an end. I don't need $100 million. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need but so much money to live because at the end of the day, you can get to a certain amount of success, like money wise, right? Economically, and be like, I can't spend it all, right? I can't spend it all. And then it becomes a problem where, yes, you want to give some to your family, right? But then it's like, who do you take care of? How much? You know what I'm saying? It
Yep.
starts to be more of a burden than a benefit. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Just
Yep.
for me personally, and I tell, and then me and Jarrett also have this conversation. Yes, you have workers that work with you, right? And we had the last conversation, I think, we had with Tamil last week. He was like, I have people that work with me, not for me, which was like a big
I,
gem.
I have the same
Right.
philosophy.
So
Yeah.
that's the way I feel, right? And Jarrett knows this, right? Being at an economic, because I've hustled my whole life, I've been hustling since I was a kid. Economically, I've always been above my peers for the most part. When you get to a certain level where the gap starts to get so big that the way I have fun and the way they have fun is just completely different. It's not a disrespect thing, but it starts to cause a tension and a rift between your loved ones, your family, and your
Yes.
friends, right? So like you said, me and Jared take vacations all the time. Easily we're on 5, 6 vacations a year, right? But other
it.
people can't do that, right? So if we say, hey, Jared can say, hey, for my birthday, I want to go to Jamaica. We're like, all right, well, I guess we're going to Jamaica, right? But then we can ask other people, and then they're like, yeah, I can't go, we can't go. And then you get angry, like, well, it's my birthday. Why you can't go? Well, because they're not in the same economic. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me, the mountaintop for me is, yeah, being wealthy is good. Having generational wealth is good. But I'd rather create generational wealth upon different generational families so we all can be in the same category. We ain't going to be obviously exactly the same money, but if we're all in the same bracket, then it makes it a lot easier to have genuine friends, right? Genuine friends that love to hang out with you and be around you, and family members, and not just have everybody depend on you. So when you want to do something, you're like, well, I know I'm gonna have to foot this bill because can't nobody fly to Mexico just tomorrow because they feel like it. You understand
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yep.
So